Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Gaming with Girbeagly, and I'm once again playing the game Katawa Shoujo. Now last episode, we decided to go ahead and visit the nurse and talk about Emi's butt soreness. Then we were confronted by Kenji in the hallway, who gave us his final request in case he doesn't make it back from whatever the hell he's doing. And then we went to the library after Emi told us that she needed some distance so that she could study for the finals. I'm not sure if she's actually breaking up or taking a break from Hisao, but it seems that way right now. There's a ton of emotional distance, and Hisao feels like at this point that she's keeping him so much at arm's length that he doesn't even know if they're dating anymore, and he actually confided that in Yuko, who has kind of just been like offering her friendly advice, which is really nice. So anyway, let's continue. So Hisao is in the middle of musing about how he feels about Emi. Or maybe I should just enjoy what I have. We have fun hanging out, after all. And the runs are nice, and the other activities are nice, and talking to her is nice. Do I really need to get closer to her? What I've got right now is pretty good. But that's silly. I want to get closer to her. I want to be able to help her out with whatever is bothering her. But maybe I should wait until after exams are over. Maybe she'll brighten up once the stress is past. If she does, then I don't need to worry about it anymore. But if she doesn't, well, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Yeah, that's something for future Hisao to worry about. Whatever. Screw that guy. He's an idiot. I thank Yuko for advice and head back to my room. Maybe I'll be able to concentrate more on my studies in there. Yay! Alright, so that was actually just the end of the scene. I didn't realize it was so close to where I stopped last time, but Yuko's so friendly. She's super nice. Oh god, that painting. I leave the room after finishing my final exam and breathe a sigh of relief. As I'd hoped, the exams weren't so bad. I managed to breeze through just about everything but the English final, and even that was acceptable. I wonder how Emi did. Even more so, how she's doing. She looked terrible at lunch today. I mean, she was pretty happy to be out of her wheelchair, but she was so exhausted. Excuse me guys, I got the burpees very early in this episode. Something's been wearing her down, and I'm starting to really doubt that it was just the exams. Should I confront her about this, though? My musing is interrupted by a tap on the shoulder. Hey, Hisao. Got a minute? Oh, crap. Oh, no, it's a decision. We have to save. We have to save. This is the way that it goes. I don't want to mess up stuff. Create new save. Yay, progress has been saved. Let's just make sure that's saved correctly. Yay, it did. All right. And as you guys can probably see from the time, it's about 3 a.m. my time. I have to leave for PAX East in about 6 hours. Obviously, by the time you guys see this video, it will be like Monday. I'll be heading back from PAX. But just to let you know, if I'm having a lot of trouble reading or I'm acting extra loopy for some reason, that is why. Alright, I suppose I can spare a few minutes, or no, I have other things to worry about. Oh man. See, I really want to check Emi, and I hope that hanging out with Muto is not going to eliminate that chance, but I really kind of want to, I want to find out about Muto. I want to find out what Muto wants. Yeah, I've got some time. Nowhere important to be or anything like that. Oh, no, don't say it like that, dude. Muto raises an eyebrow as if questioning my statement, then beckons me back into the classroom. I wanted to get some feedback from you if I could. I know that this course wasn't quite up to your level. Don't worry about it. The science club activities more than made up for it. Did they? Well, in fact, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Do you think that was a worthwhile activity? Just for my own reference. Well, yeah, it was a great way to go further than we did in class. It was definitely worthwhile. Muta seems delighted by my response. That's great. Exactly the sort of thing I was hoping for. You know, Hisao, I'm glad you came here. It's always good to have a student who really gets into the subject you teach. In a way, it makes dealing with the rest of the students more tolerable. You're a bright kid, too. You took to this stuff like a duck to water or some other such simile. Thanks. You were a great help, especially with that college stuff. There's one more thing, Hisao. So Hisao's like a genius in science. That's crazy. A bit of advice from one scientist to another. What's that? What does a scientist do? Observe the world around him? Exactly. Good. A simple question, but one that most people can't seem to answer. That's the essence of a scientist, Hisao. I wonder if Muto's giving us like some good advice right now. If he's sort of like, if he's seen Hisao with Emi and is like, hey man, Just back off a little bit from her and observe what's been bugging her from a distance, and she'll eventually open up, or you'll eventually know what's going on. I wonder if that's what he's doing. That'd be great. We observe what's there and try to figure it out. Either that or he's just being Muto and rambling like normal. But what if there's something you can't figure out? Oh, see, this, I feel like he's hinting. What's a scientist to do if he can't observe something? How, for example, can we talk about quarks when nobody has ever actually seen one? Or black holes when observing them directly is impossible? Well, scientific equipment's pretty advanced. Muto irritably waves away my response. No, that's not it at all. Those are tools. I'm trying to give you a philosophy. Think, if you can't observe something directly, then how can you observe it? Guess? How? How would you guess the movement of a quark? What is your guess based on? Of course. I should have thought of it earlier. The thing it affects. Muto claps his hands together excitedly and whoops. Yes, exactly. Good. Remember that, Hisao. If you can't examine something directly, it's because you're looking at it wrong. You have to look at it differently if you want to uncover the truth. And if it eludes you, then look at what it leaves behind. That is the essence of being a scientist. We never stop looking for the answer. Never take anything for granted. Observe, experiment, and observe some more. There's a lot of stuff out there that makes no sense, Hisao. Your job is to get it to make sense. If nothing else, I hope you've learned that here. I think I can remember that. Muto smiles, satisfied. Good. Now go enjoy your time off. You've earned it. Oh, nice. So I feel like Muto either inadvertently or very, very, very intentionally just gave Hisao a hint to unlocking Hisao's thought process. So instead of fretting all the time about Emmy, and instead of doing the same thing that Hisao always does, he needs to approach it from a different angle. And I hope that that's what Hisao is picking up from it, because I feel like if I had gone with the other option, he would have just rushed right after Emmy and maybe made things worse. So this was kind of awesome, and it's a really great philosophy to apply to life as well. It's just always look at things differently. Not everything has to be looked at the same. If something's not working especially, try to approach it from a different angle. It doesn't mean that it's unsolvable. That's really cool. And I know that I used to have science in the title of this channel. It used to be Video Game Science Booze. And I haven't done anything with science since like the start of my channel, but hopefully someday I will do so, because I am a huge fan of science. I do love it. I'm a big nerd. I'm sorry. Whatever. I'm sorry I'm not sorry, really. Anyway, let's continue the story. I leave the room feeling a little confused. What brought that on? Although, am I going about this thing with Emmy the wrong way? Yes, yes. If she won't tell me, then can I go about it some other way? The question keeps spinning in my head, even after I made my way back to my room. What if she gets angry about it? Besides, what if it's nothing? If I go in and refuse to leave until she tells me what's wrong or something, won't that come off as clingy? I don't want to start a fight or anything over something like that. Excuse me, guys, I got the burpees again. God dang it. Twice in one episode. Maybe I should just drop the matter and see how she is tomorrow before I do anything. Would it be so bad just to let it go? It's not like we don't enjoy each other's company. But odd as it sounds, I really want to help her. I don't even know what with, or if there's anything at all she needs help for. But I want to. Suddenly a knock on my door rouses me. Oh, Kenji, hello. I open it to see Kenji. Oh, it's you.
It's me? That's it? If you had any idea what I'd been through, what I'd done, you'd be happier to see me, dude. I mean, that was some epic you may never see me again shit. And here you're just acting like I went down to the store for some milk. You're a cold man, Hisao. I really respect that.
Thanks, I guess.
It's smart to play it safe, you know. Don't show any emotion. Keep your cards close to your chest. Unless it's time to show your cards, or you have bad cards. Then you should fold or collect your winnings. Do you understand?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I take it the mission went well?
Whoa, awfully nosy of you, isn't it? You can't just go saying things like that. Things are at a delicate stage. One wrong move and bam! The invasion succeeds.
I thought you were going to blow the conspiracy wide open.
It's bigger than I thought. I need to update my charts. And probably change some of the puppets around. You want to help? I've got some whiskey from somewhere. You can fill me in on everything your investigation has turned up.
Better not. I'm supposed to meet her today. Gotta do that. Can't raise suspicion. Kenji nods in approval.
Still keeping it close to the chest, huh? Okay, man, I respect that. Good luck.
Thanks. I'm just going to pretend for the sake of my own sanity that he's wishing me luck in talking to Emmy. And if I squint, that whole card analogy he was talking about works here. Time to lay it all on the table. Or see if I can't get Emmy to do so, rather. With a sense of something approaching purpose, I head for Emmy's room. I hop up the stairs leading to her room and knock on her door.
Who's there?
Huh, that's odd. Her voice sounded a little choked. Hey, it's me. Thought I'd stop by.
So? Come on in.
I reach down to open the door only to find that it's locked. More and more curious. Your door's locked.
Oh yeah, sorry. Give me a minute.
In a few minutes, Emmy opens the door grinning.
Sorry, I had to put my legs on. I was napping.
Despite her grin, there's something definitely off. Emmy's eyes are slightly red, and it looks like she's been crying. Hey, no problem. Are you okay?
Huh? Yeah, I'm fine.
It's just that you look like you've been crying. Oh yeah, Hasao, you're off to a great start on that one.
What? No, I'm fine. I'm just happy to see you.
Aw. She punctuates this with a long kiss that continues as the door slams behind us. And there she goes again, though, trying to distract him with physical stuff when he is really just concerned about the emotional stuff. I know what she wants to do now, and I'm also painfully aware of how badly I want to do it too, but... Well, I guess that answers his question, though, about them dating, which is good. I break the kiss with a wrench of self-control that nearly kills me. Hey, wait. Emmy's eyes crinkle in confusion.
Huh? Wait for what?
We need to talk.
Isn't that supposed to be my line? And never a good thing to say?
She's got a point. It's usually the lead-in to a breakup. Or the prelude to a fight. Maybe it can be a good thing this time. Or, that's the hope anyway.
Uh-huh. Can we at least get into the bed? Or onto the bed? It's my first day back on these things and I'm still readjusting. Plus, the nurse said I should try to be on them less often since running puts such a strain on them.
Can't argue with that. It's a trap, we both know it, and we both don't care. Then again, it's awfully hard to get angry while in bed with the object of your affections, so maybe there's that motivation too. Emmy, please stay clothed this time. It seems very, very emotional right now, especially with the music. I set Emmy's legs by the bedside and sit down next to her, throwing an arm around her shoulders. In silence, we just enjoy being able to be in this position again for a few minutes. Then, of course, I need to ruin it by opening my mouth. Look, I know that you've been having kind of a rough time of it lately. And I want to help you out. I thought it was just exams getting to you, but now I come to your room and you've been crying, and that kills me. But I can't do anything if you won't talk to me about it.
I told you, I'm fine.
No, you aren't. It's obvious there's something eating at you. You can tell me, you know? There's the slightest increase in tension in Emmy's voice.
Why is my saying I'm fine not good enough? You're concerned, I get that. That's cool. But I'm fine, and it's nothing that you need to worry about.
Not sleeping and spacing out more than Rin doesn't strike me as being fine. I want to help.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't like seeing you like this. I want you to be happy, you know? I get the feeling that came out wrong because Emmy fixes me with an icy stare.
So you want to fix me, Hasao?
She's definitely getting angry now.
Want to swoop in on your white charger and save the day? Stop the nightmares, the phantom limb pains? Restore what's lost?
Her voice catches in her throat and the tears start to flow.
Well, you can't. Nobody can. Nobody will.
I'm so stunned by her sudden verbal assault that I remain quiet. Neither of us says anything for a while. I'm surprised that Emmy tightens her grip on me rather than pushing me away. It's because she finally opened up, which is, this was big. After a deep breath, she starts talking again.
Look, I'm sorry. There's these nightmares about the accident.
Ah, the accident. I should have known. Well, she did tell you about that before herself. It took her legs after all, but it never comes up, of course.
And I usually deal with them fine because I can run. Running clears my head like nothing else. I don't have to worry about anything while I'm running. I just concentrate on breathing, on the rhythm of things. It's easier that way. Life's easier that way. Just keep moving forward, you know? Nothing else matters, just getting around the next curve. And then it's the next curve, and the next, until I can't go anymore, or think anymore, or do anything but slow down and walk until I catch my breath again. After something like that, nothing else matters. But I've been stuck in that goddamn wheelchair for too long, so no outlet. Today, it just kind of boiled over a little.
You could have talked to me about it, you know? You didn't have to go it alone. Emmy smiles sadly like she's trying to explain to a child that all fires burns.
Yeah, I did. And I do.
But why? Why do you have to keep going through this alone? Why can't you just trust me enough to let me help you? That smile again. Emmy leans in and kisses me on my cheek, an almost motherly gesture. She leaves her mouth close to my ear as she confesses this one thing to me.
Because, Hisao, I've already had everything I knew ripped away from me once. I don't know what I'd do if it happened again.
She pauses as if uncertain as to whether or not she should continue. I can feel a violent churning in my gut. Oh man, she's gonna dump him. She's totally gonna dump Hisao, and it's because she's too afraid to get attached to things that she thinks she might lose. So she has this weird sort of loss complex, which is not awesome. She continues.
So I can't rely on you, or the nurse, or anyone else. Just me. That's how it's gotta be.
Having delivered this short speech, she looks down and covers her mouth with the back of her hand. The conversation is clearly over. I search for something to say, but can't think of anything. Maybe I should go, for now. I've got stuff. Emmy doesn't even look up. She sounds tired, or relieved. I can't tell which.
Okay, Hisao. Go take care of that stuff. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh shit, so did they seriously just break up? I get off the bed and head for the door, pausing at the doorway. Hey, Emmy.
Yeah?
1,000 things I want to say. I'm too mixed up to say any of them, though. After her admitting that she'll never let me close, I feel like my world's just been ripped out from me. What happened in that accident? I know she lost her legs, but that's never seemed to bother her. What happened there? What scares a girl so badly that she won't accept help, even from someone she loves? I don't know. Didn't she mention that she lost her dad? I thought that she said that. But I want to know. I want to know so badly that being denied that answer feels like a knife in my guts.
So? You were saying?
I'm still standing in the doorway. Nothing. Never mind. And I'm closing the door and walking down the hallway, down the stairs, out the door, into the dark. Somehow I wander back into my own room. My brains are doing a mile a minute, going nowhere fast. I can't figure out how to deal with this. I thought that moving forward was a good thing, dwelling less on a past that I can't change, living in the present and looking at the future. After this thing with Emmy, I'm not sure anymore. She was saying the truth. It's simpler to look at the next curve, ignoring the path gone by. No worry about the opponent left behind. No care for the spectators on the sidelines. And unfortunately, no time to watch out for lagging teammates either. I throw myself down on the bed looking at one corner of my ceiling as if the answers I want were written there. I'm like really worried right now that picking Muto was like going to hang out with Muto for a second was the wrong thing now, because it's like, this is bad. This is not good stuff. I hope it's just a little like bump in the road for Hisao and Emmy, and I hope that they can figure shit out, because that would suck if that's the end of their relationship and the game comes to a close like that. That's... Man, I don't want the bad ending. No such luck, of course. She's literally running away from something, but have I not been doing the same thing? Trying my best to forget about my hospitalization? I'm getting better, but my health isn't going to magically fix itself. Emmy has 2 legs instead of a heart to deal with, but those aren't going to magically fix themselves either. Maybe this is just as fixed as the both of us can get. The room becomes darker and darker. Excuse me, guys, 3rd time I got the burpees. Until I can't really tell I'm looking at a corner anymore. The morning comes too soon on the heels of a sleepless night. Is this how Emmy's been spending her nights? Staring at the wall or ceiling? Trying to stop thinking about whatever it is? Her, in my case. That clenched feeling in my gut is still there. I can't rely on you. Words spoken so casually. Almost like she was teasing me or chastising me for suggesting that the earth is flat. That's how it's gotta be. The way it's gotta be sucks. I'm feeling so miserable that I very nearly decide to skip the run. That would be stupid though. It's not something I should do just to see her. Sure, that was the original reason, but it's something more now. I've started to enjoy the running itself. There are worse ways to get the blood flowing anyway. Never thought I'd say it after that first week or so, but I feel a lot better after a run, like no matter what else I do today, I've at least done that one thing. It wakes me up too, and Emmy herself said that running always clears her mind. Maybe it'll help clear mine. I hope so. Alright, and with that, guys, I'm going to end the episode there. A lot went down, and for once there was no nudity, which was nice, and it took a really, a very, very serious turn, obviously, so hopefully, like I said, I did not pick the wrong choice. I didn't get, like, a bad ending or something along those lines, because that would really suck. I would hate that. I would really, really like to get the good ending with Emmy. I have no idea what it is, but it's got to be better than them breaking up and never talking again, or just being friends. So, anyway, that's the end of the episode. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video, and favorite it. Also, be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye. Bathrooms are never good in horror games. There's definitely gonna be something horrible in here. God! Shut the goddamn door! Oh! Was that a pooping ghost?